Dodger Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? And here is George Springer. And here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. That's a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And another ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One out, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Smith takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
Batting first, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Bounced up the middle. Bats up with it. On the run, throw to first. No play, that's an infield single.
With two outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Guerrero off of first with two away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for Toronto, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer. What do you got on him, Chris?
When it comes to hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on one or two pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right through there for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Close, but called a ball. And the count 1-2. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Righty delivers. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now it's Max Muncy. Base hit. Flying around third is Betts. He pulls into second as a run scores.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Muncy at second with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. That one missed.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Muncy on his horse around third.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
outs, runner at first. And here comes Tommy Edman. Right side, and foul ball. And that goes foul. Line drive, and it's into the gap. Hernandez around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. In there safely. It's 5-0.
Waste no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side. The throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Jays 0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. And first offering is fouled off.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. Varsho bats left, throws right, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And that squirts through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Andres Jimenez. First offering, and it just misses. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Right through there for a strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And there's a ball.
clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. So here's Scherzer. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Lott.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And at second with one away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. The other way. That's a base hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 9-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third. Clement over to first. And Hernandez is out. Tommy Edman at the plate. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Top half of the third inning. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just did an awesome job.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Fought off foul. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Enrique Hernandez. That one way inside. That one ripped. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. And he pops up the bunt. Clement grabs it on the run. So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Into center and a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but...
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Braden Fisher.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning.
To Jimenez. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Jays nothing. On to the 4th. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Barger batting with 1 down takes a strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Mookie Betts will get us started. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Towards first, and he grabs it in foul ground. 0-1 now. Ripped on the ground to second. Bichette whips it to first. They get the out on Muncy. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, out to short. Jimenez throw to first. Out with room to spare, and that's back here in L.A. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Dalton Varsho. One lifted in the air, center field. Edman makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that will drop foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Muncy sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 10-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Popped in the air. Left field. Lucas makes the grab. One down. Here's Kike Hernandez. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lucas pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fisher, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still in front 10-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top 6. Stepping in, George Springer. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And him out front for strike 3.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Lucas in the box again, takes a strike. Got it by him for the K. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Guerrero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On its way to the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Slice down the right side. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Down the left field line, took the extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And Betts is set down. An acrobatic play. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air, left field. Rojas gets under it, puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Barger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one ripped but foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Righty to the plate. And that one is in for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Yeah, the batter now, Tommy Edman. This one in the air. Under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He'll take those blue pits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
2 outs, runner at first. Miguel Rojas ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one out in front that time. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Berg. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 11-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Little.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Louis Varland, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dominguez also getting ready. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The lefty fires. The other way, and he beats the shift. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Little, a 6'2" southpaw, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. They get one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
0-1.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. He scores. It's 12-0. Safe at second with a double. third hit for him this afternoon.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough, stay short and quick to square it up nicely.
Once he digs in, he's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Betts at second with 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. New inning getting started. Here's George Springer. Yamamoto back to work. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
High fly ball out to left field. Rojas drifts towards it, calls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning, but being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That one fouled off. 1 strike away. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Wide to kick the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
12-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You might trip right up.